Okay, so after the debate last week, the Congressional Black Caucus happened. So every year, from early September, maybe the second week in September, all of the Black Congress people across the country get together and do a huge caucus. It is celebrated amongst Black culture, and they did it up this weekend. Now, I have been to caucuses pre-COVID that have been way bigger, way more attended. But I can never take away from the information and the love that's shown and the body of African Americans that come together during this time. Now, it is a nonpartisan, nonprofit organization. So there's two Congress people that are not involved. Congressman Wesley Hunt, and Congressman Byron Donalds out of Florida. So I tried this year to maybe push the envelope a little bit, but it didn't happen. But at the same time, I still big up the Congressional Black Caucus. But let me tell you the Jedi mind trick that they did. Remember when they were pushing for Vice President Harris and President Trump to have their debate, right? Remember we were talking about that. So they were pushing, Donald Trump had another date for the debate, right? So Kamala was, I want to go on this date, I want to go on this date. Well, what happened was the sequence, okay, and this was to secure Black America, and then she can keep running from here, because spend all the money here, the Congress people are spending the money. Now check this out. Here you go. So we have the debate. Remember, they forced the debate. We wanted it on ABC, and we wanted this date. Now, directly following this debate, okay, they had the Congressional Black Caucus. So now that was super momentum. It is super momentum for Kamala Harris and Walz, because everybody there was in there. You had the Philadelphia party, you had the New Orleans party. I mean, they did it up. You had the history makers. They had a whole shindig from Wednesday to 14th, right? Debate was on what, the 12th? Wednesday to 14th to now the 19th or whatever Saturday was. And so at the end of that, Vice President Harris, she came all Black everything in a sequin dress. Look it up, or maybe they'll show it here. But she came all Black everything in her Black accent. Hello, Soros. Oh, my brothers and sisters. How are you? And she just giggled through it all, and she had her Black accent. And a lot of people talked about that. A lot of people talked about, what's up with homegirl in the Black accent again. I guess when you get in the room, I'm gonna give her some cool points. I guess when you get in the room with Black folks, you want to emulate Black folks. I don't know. But she put on an accent again, and everybody didn't like that. So again, the Congressional Black Caucus, it was highly attended. You had Jadakiss and the Locks. You had Omari Hardwick of Power. Of course, you had Al Sharpton, MC Light. I seen Chuck D, Rodney Red Grant. The NNPA, the National Newspaper Publicists Association, had a great event and well attended in the new Conrad Hilton building. It's all surrounding this Marriott Marquis in DC. It's a Black-owned conglomerate that owns about 2,500 Black-owned hotels around the country, and they own this Marriott Marquis. So it's a festive event. Shout out to Brandy Jackson and her event with Punchline. I mean, we really did it up, had good food. They were serving shrimp, lobster, lamb, drinks all night. They had the pasta station. But you know what they were saying while they were giving us the food, and here's the land of milk and honey, and this is what we want to see. This is how you pay us for our votes, is you feed us, you give us something to drink, and we're going to vote for you. Because I heard one party saying, I won't mention the name, hey, I'm going to feed you, I'm going to let you drink, I'm going to let all night long, but you go vote and bring 10 people with you. So the Democrats' ground game is really strong right now. They are padding their deck, okay, with numbers. They're getting out here and getting numbers. And see, I wouldn't be surprised that if this race is hair tight close, less than 100,000 votes, less than 50,000 votes that we're counting in these states, maybe one or two states. So, but Trump, he said, look, I'm not debating again, which I think is good, because I think that the Democrats' ground game, like I felt that Kamala did horrible in the debate. I felt that she was so scripted and so mechanic. And some people think that's good, but I felt like she was so scripted and so mechanic that I did not want to hear her, right? But she was hitting her sound bites. So it really didn't matter what happened on the debate stage if you're not watching it, right? But the sound bite sounded good when they cut her in and punched her out. It sounded good. I'm here for you. She was making real sound bites. She wasn't even talking to Trump in the debate. She was going for the people. She grabbed the face. I am here for you. And I don't know if it worked or not, but they said after that debate, the polls didn't really go up or down, right? I mean, they said that she might have got a couple points extra here and there, but the Trump supporters are Trump supporters. Ain't nothing changing what we know and what we think and what our mission is. And that's what you got to understand. And that's okay. It's okay. People, I don't want to say people look at me as a Black Republican, as a sellout, because they don't. Because people know that I'm not a sellout. I am looking for a new direction for my community. The direction that my community is going in right now is not working. Okay? So I am looking for a new direction. I am looking for a place where we can take our ideas, where we can blossom our entrepreneurship, our businesses, where we can take our movies and all these things and thrive in America. Right now, America has us in a struggle zone where inflation is going to keep going up. And now everybody is looking to pull their money out of America if Vice President Kamala Harris wins. And a lot of people are scared. A lot of people don't know either. A lot of people are going with the fanfare. And that's what a lot of people's problem is too, is that how are you going along with this fanfare when she really doesn't know how to handle the economy? Where Coach Walsh is trying to lead a high school basketball team. And we got Putin. We got Kim Jong-un, whatever his name is. Sorry, Kim, don't come see me. But we've got all of these threats across America. And I always say, I swear I wish I could be down with the women's movement right now. But this ain't it. They're forcing this situation. And they knew that President Biden was unfit months ago when they should have allowed Kennedy to get in that race and debate. But they said no debates. So you Democrats should have a problem with that, but you don't, because you're puppets going along with the system. And that's what we are fighting against. So I'm going to take a break. And when I come back here on Millennium News 24, when I come back, we're going to talk about where we're going with this. Because again, We've got 50 days, 52, 53 days, people, to get this right. And it's hard out here. And we'll be back on Millennium News TV with your host, Jania Butler, and the New American Perspective.